doing? How's it outside? Is it windy? Yeah.
Yeah.
You love that?
My reaction? Yeah, you just got used to it. That's how it is in the Northeast. So I think I'm starting to learn.
Is that good preparation though to have a good day like this, considering that the weather on Sunday?
Yeah, that's why it's good for us because we're going to practice outside in the elements. So you got to prepare and adjust your script and adjust how you practice and adjust how you do things. And you might make mistakes today, but you learn from it, and that's what helps you on Sunday.
Were you surprised when teams hunt to Marcus? I mean, I know it's not even you're not balanced with River, but
Yeah.
when he takes advantage of it, like did against the Giants, do you kind of think, I don't know if the Bills will do that this week?
Yeah, I think every team has, different personnel, different punters, schematics on what they do and what they believe in. So every team you play is a different force. Like I said, this team's a different team than we played in the Giants and what they do. So you always got to prepare. They can't always just punt it out of bounds. So you're always going to prepare to have things set up and hopefully you get an opportunity in every game with 25. And you get an opportunity with 25, then you have the chance to take it to the house.
How much you enjoyed these games? You said so, playing for a championship and knowing that all three faces need to be on
I
the
haven't played a lot of these before, so this is my first time playing for a division championship. So I'm excited. I'm so grateful that I'm part of this team, and I'm grateful that the guys in the locker room that have really put all the effort in there to be in the position that they're in. And now it's, as I look at it for myself, it's like I don't want to let the guys down. So do everything I can in my power to hopefully they go out there with a good game plan that it makes sense and that they can play fast and go enjoy the moment.
With the team last year, 4-win season, now to this, competing for a division title. What do you contribute to that turnaround so quickly? Like, what has allowed this year to be so different and so successful?
I think it always starts at the top. I think our head coach has done an unbelievable job in just instilling a good culture and a consistent culture at that and holding everybody accountable to that on a consistent basis. And I think the guys have bought in. The guys, the coaching staff, the players are all unselfish. Our equipment staff, our training staff, cafeteria, they're all bought into a sole purpose, I think, right now. So just got to continue to do that and take it day by day and just worry about today. We haven't won anything yet, to be honest with you. So we still got to win Wednesday before you can move on to Thursday and then Friday and all that good stuff. And or today's Thursday, right? Yeah, so you got to win Thursday to go to Friday and they're on.
Jeremy, having played the Bills once already, in terms of special teams, is there much carryover or much you still have to teach, having already kind of seen what they do?
Yes, ma'am. And at the end of the day, that was week 5, I think it was, or whatever it may be. You'd be surprised how much teams change with personnel and injuries and things like that and how they evolve in an NFL season. In college, you got 12 games, so you kind of see the same thing. In the NFL, I think it changes drastically from early in the season to end of the season because of those things. They still got their core guys. They still play really good special teams, but there's some things differently that they've done throughout the year, and they've kind of fixated on what they do best, and they're going to do what they do. So there are some changes there. And you just got to prepare that way, and hopefully, you watch all the film to make sure you cover all your ends at the end of the day.
Patriots shared that Andy has the most points of a rookie in franchise history.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, want to check it out.
Okay, all right.
But what has his journey been like? I think there was a competition in camp. He won it, and then had a rough debut, and then to the point where he has the most rookie points in history.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think I've said it, weekly when you guys ask me. I just think it's a credit to the kid first and foremost, so just staying consistent and listening to coaching, going out there, knowing that he doesn't have all the answers. None of us have all the answers, but he doesn't have all the answers, and he can take it from guys like Coach Quinn, my assistant, who's been one-on-one with him a lot, working with that guy. And they've done a great job of building a good relationship, and he's done a tremendous job with him. So listening to coaching, and then Vrabel giving us the keys, man, and just being patient with them. As a rookie, I think all kickers go through a little bit of slump, especially in their rookie season, and throughout their career. And I think just being patient with the kid, not giving up on the kid so early when things didn't go very, very well. And like I said, credit to the kid, man. He's got a lot of confidence, a lot of moxie to him. He doesn't get too high or too low. He just kind of even keeled, and that's what you look for in kickers and specialists in this league.
What are your thoughts on having 4 coverage players with double-digit tackles? Is that, I'm thinking, is it rare? But with the kickoff now, is that
You're
sort
covering
of
every kick now. It should be, right? It should be the norm now if you're covering every kick. And that's what we're doing. And you want to see guys in double digits. That means that they're staying on the field. They're not getting injured. That we're kicking off. That means we're scoring points, right? That's a good thing. And that the guys that you put in place are being productive. The guys like Ellison, Schooler, and Gibbons, and guys like Tavai, they're all doing a great job for us right now. And got to continue to do it because, again, we're going to a new game. No one really cares what you did 2 weeks ago. So it's all about now getting forward.
If I remember, it was Vrabel saying like the last game the Giants were 5th kickoff return, you guys were 6th coverage.
Yeah.
He's like, I want a top 5 kickoff coverage.
Yeah.
And like, is that something that he's been sort of?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just challenging our guys. Like this week, Buffalo is the number 7th ranked kickoff return team in the NFL. They've done a phenomenal job the last 3 weeks, averaging 31.5 yards a carry. So, I mean, they're a very good return team. They found their guy back there in 22. He's done an unbelievable job, had a 97-yard touchdown against the Houston Texans. So this is going to be a huge challenge for us. And I think in a championship game like it is this Sunday, where can you, find the challenges in the game and where can they beat you? And they can definitely beat us on that unit. And so we gotta own to that. We gotta come ready prepared, and our best players got to play the best.
Schooler does so much for you guys. Obviously, how did you feel like your units performed without him? And I don't know if he's going to be ready to play, but it looks like he's sort of working his way back. How excited would you be to get him back?
You can't really replace a guy like that in terms of you just got to make sure that you have a good game plan, that you get everyone involved. And I thought our guys did that a couple weeks ago. They did a great job just going out there, sticking to the game plan, executing what was told, and going from there. And, Schooler's doing everything he can to get back on the field. And if he's on the field for us, he's, one of the best in the league. And there's a reason for that. So you can't really replace him, but you can find ways to game plan to help your team out where you're going to be deficient at.
You were saying that this is one of the first championship games you've ever been involved in.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like in some guys in the locker room too, this is their first experience, a similar experience. What is the level of energy, excitement, anxiety, enthusiasm in the building as far as you can tell going in?
I think the way Coach Vrabel's done a phenomenal job is, hey man, what got us here was just putting our head down, going to work. And that's what we're doing. I mean, yes, it's a different game with a different magnitude, but at the end of the day, it's still Thursday. It's still going to be Friday tomorrow. We still got to have a good game plan. We got to stick true to our identity and keep doing the things that we've been doing right there and get a little better at some of the things we haven't done a good job of. And that's how we're kind of attacking it every day. Just put your head down. Let's go to work. Let's have the best Thursday we can have today, because if you don't do that, who cares about Sunday? Like, it only matters about today.
So, is it true that Chiefs were honored by your high school this past weekend?
Yeah, it was. It was good. It was good to go back home. South Texas, I've been home 15 years, so it was good to go back home and get honored in our high school Hall of Fame. So it was really cool.
We get like a bronze bust of Jeremy Springer?
Yeah, I was a quarterback, man, so I had a decent career in high school, but that's about it. After that, I figured out I wasn't very athletic to play in college or in the NFL or anything like that. So thrower and runner, dual threat all the way. Not at all. Nope. I stay away from him. I don't even talk to him. Just go do what you do 10, and I'll just stay back and try to handle the special teams. Appreciate that. All right, guys, have a good one.
Appreciate it.